Welcome to LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Nick Gutierrez. We are here at the Mamaroneck High School for our shortened coverage of this Southern Westchester Large School Championship field hockey match between the Mamaroneck Tigers and the Pelham Pelicans. We were recently just covering the Westchester semifinal against Hastings. Unfortunately, Westchester fell to Hastings. So it's unfortunate for one of our LMC community schools, but we hope the Mamaroneck can sustain their 1-0 lead that they have from the first half. Free play given here to Pelham. And Orlando attempting to find Battaglia in the left wing. And turns over possession. Marcus pulling in the middle, attempting to find Margoshes, but the ball goes out of play. Marcus to Margoshes again. Closed down nicely by Mazzaro. And free play coming. Talia getting things back underway. Mazzaro trying to chase down the ball that finds its way all the way to the Tiger defense. Dunbar with the ball, playing back to Battaglia. Battaglia playing forward, attempting to find Paolucci. Down, hounding Pelham right now, putting in a good defensive shift and wins the ball back for the Tigers. And wins a free play in the process. Takes quickly, but intercepted by Dunbar. And Dunbar wins a free play and takes that quickly. Dunbar streaking through, puts it into the score circle, and the Pelham Pelicans score! Just a minute and a half into the second half. Pelham has tied things 1-1. Dunbar putting in a great cross into the scoring circle. And a fellow teammate of hers converting at the back post. A nice tap in. We're definitely in for a cracking second half here at the Mamaroneck High School. Scores 1-1. Coach Clapp will be very happy that her girls have clawed back the score, given the fact that they are facing an undefeated Tiger team. Went 12-0, rightfully earning the #1 seed. Battaglia trying to find Dunbar, but loses possession. Marcus attempting to find a teammate in the box. Now Margoshes loses possession herself. Mazzaro giving chase, but the ball is out of play. But the refs deem a free play for Pelham. Battaglia attempting to find Mazzaro, but instead found Kaplansky. Mazzaro hounding Cherry there, far left side of the field, and eventually cleared, but a free play is called. Dunbar plays up to Maher. Ball too high in the air, so the Tigers will get the ball back. Astorina battling for it and passes her defensive responsibilities onto Christina. But again, another free play called for Pelham. Battaglia playing up field, attempting to find Crotty. Just too far for Crotty. Couldn't break out the Greyhounds to get there. Barnes plays out. Christina taking the free play quickly, but unable to find Astorina. And another free play given to the Tigers, and Margoshes will take when she spots the ball in the right position. Just over 9.5 to play here in the third quarter. Score is 1-1 of this Southern Westchester Large School Championship. Free play coming once they spot the ball. Margoshes will take. And takes quickly. Margoshes gets the ball back from the free play. And loses possession momentarily. But Scheckert coughs up possession now. And here comes Dunbar. Charging down the middle. Dunbar has a teammate streaking down the left, but chooses to still take it herself. Dunbar passing. Great save there by Marcheska. The danger is still not cleared. Maher winning a free play for Pelham. And it looks like that Pelham might have the upper hand here. They do have the momentum, having clawed back a goal, and now with the score being 1-1, they definitely seem to be more confident. Rogoff trying to weave her way through the defense on her own, but stopped by Orlando. Possession turned over again. Lavin taking her space, but closed down by Margoshes. Check that down. Free play taken quickly. Orlando tries to find a teammate and does. Finds Brady on the far left side, and Brady puts it into the scoring circle. And the ball goes into the back of the net, and Pelham take the lead. What has happened here to the Tigers? Coming out of halftime, they were up 1-0 now. In the span of 8 minutes, they're now down 2-1 in this championship match. Plenty of time for the Tigers, but they definitely do have to wake up here. The Tigers do have the superior record, and in theory should have the superior players, but right now they're definitely lulled to sleep. Pelham definitely riding their luck really well right now. Definitely pushing their momentum they have into their offensive tenacity. Barnes playing Christina. Christina now charging, but being closed down by Mazzaro as she puts in a defensive shift. And Christina has to turn away. And goes again into the scorer's box, but closed down by Mazzaro. Mazzaro clears. free play is called in favor of the Tigers, taken quickly by Schecker. Another free play awarded to the Tigers. Taken quickly by Margoshes. Christina, ball goes into the box. And still with it now, the Tigers. Let's play it into the box by Daum. And a scruffle, but the Tigers still with it. Daum playing Margoshes. Margoshes now being marked by 3. The free play called in favor of the Tigers. Margoshes takes quickly, tries to thread the needle. They find Astorina. And the Tigers now have a penalty corner. Ball comes in quickly, finds Margoshes. Margoshes takes a touch, shoots and misses. And a free play awarded to the Pelham Pelicans. Pelicans led off there by Margoshes' whiff. And Battaglia trying to play up to Dunbar, but instead cut out. Christina was there, trying to win back possession for the Tigers, but a free play called against her. No matter, as Christina finds the ball. Jostling with Fear and gets past Fear and is now driving into the scoring circle. Christina plays a cross in. And another penalty corner for the Tigers. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. They are down by a goal. The score is 2-1 in favor of the Pelham Pelicans. 2 goals scored within 8 minutes of this third quarter. Cherry standing over the penalty corner, gets in quickly to Margoshes. Margoshes takes a touch, plays it back to Cherry. And another penalty corner coming. Cherry now taking from the opposite side of the goal. Cherry plays quickly, finding Malin. Malin's shot deflected out, called out of bounds. So the Tigers will get it about 20 yards out from Pelham's goal. Barnes plays in quickly, trying to find Christina. Christina weaving into the middle, finding Margoshes. But Dunbar winning back possession nicely and now being chased down by the Tigers as Margoshes gives possession back to her teammates. And Ingalls trying to switch the play to Barnes. Barnes keeping with it. But awarding Mazzaro and the Pelicans a free play. Good home support here for the Tigers. They got their loved ones here in the stands with me. On the opposite side of the field, they got onlookers, as well as some Pelham parents who came to watch their athletes play. One minute 50 left in the third quarter. Free play called against the Pelicans. And taken quickly by Barnes. Barnes finding Margocious. Margocious losing out to Maher. Possession won back by Ingles, only for Ingles to have a free play called against her. Dunbar trying to weave her way back and forth, but the refs call a free play in favor of the Tigers. Orlando could not find a teammate, plays the ball out of bounds. Just 30 seconds left to play here in the penultimate quarter. For the Tigers, you're asking yourself what went wrong in the opening 8 minutes of this quarter. Is there a 1-0 advantage? There's now a 2-1 deficit, and a penalty corner is awarded to the Pelicans with 20 seconds left. Let's see if they can capitalize, or will they run out the clock? They don't seem to be in any sort of urgency. 9 seconds left. I'd be surprised if they get this off with 3 seconds. The refs allow them to take it due to situation rules. Mazzaro finding Dunbar. Dunbar shooting. And another goal is scored for Pelham. Dunbar's shot was aimed just wide of the back post, and someone tapped it in. As Maresca couldn't make the save as the ball was coming through. And the score is 3-1. We'll be back for the last quarter here on LMC Varsity Sports after the break. Welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports for the ultimate quarter here in this Southern Westchester Large School Championship match between the Mamaroneck Tigers and the Pelham Pelicans. The score is 3-1 in favor of the visitors, but at the start of the second half, things did not look that way. Pelham saw themselves in a 1-0 deficit, but in the span of one 15-minute quarter, they've turned it around and then some, scoring 3 goals themselves. The Tigers now need 2 goals at least to send it to overtime. We'll see what they can muster in the final 15 here. Free play awarded to Crotty and the Pelicans. And Dunbar leisurely jogging. A nice little valet jog to the spot. Definitely taking her time. And Mazzaro just a little too anxious there to win back possession. Ball has to be spotted properly in order for play to resume. Unfortunately, that also takes time off the clock. Precious minutes, precious seconds. The Tigers are able to get it done quickly. Parents not happy with that foul. Calling a push against the Pelicans. Margocious is trying to take the free play awarded quickly. Instead found Crotty. And Candle clearing. But plays the ball out of bounds with her clearance. Don't want to have to deal with it if you are down, and unfortunately it is the Tigers who are down and are having to spot the balls properly in order for play to resume. card coming out. Card shown to Crotty. So the Pelicans will be down a player, which might be a sizable advantage for the Tigers, and let's see if they can capitalize. Margoshes closed down by Mazzaro. Margoshes still with it. Margoshes getting some help from Gristina. And Gristina now playing the ball into the midfield. Gristina trying to find a teammate. She was trying to find Rogoff, but the ball was cut out by Teresiano. Fear chasing after the ball, but couldn't get there in time. Margoshes is taking the free play quickly, guarded tightly by Mazzaro. Margoshes is trying to find men and Sherry, and winning a free play in the process. Margoshes, her cross blocked by Dunbar. Dunbar just playing it out. Safe thing to do. Candle playing quickly, but could not find Gristina. But Gristina putting in a good defensive shift to win back the ball, but only momentarily. And the Pelicans and the Tigers trading free play for free play. Margoshes takes quickly, finds Menencheri. Menencheri attempts to find Gristina, but blocked nicely by Fear. And Battaglia to take a free play. And the free play goes only as far as Gristina. And the ball is ricocheted out of bounds off of Christina's stick, so it will be Pelicans' possession. Minutes left to go in the match. Tigers might need a little bit more urgency now. But speed does not mean you should lack composure when you get into the business end of the half, specifically the scorer's circle. Candle trying to find a teammate. And a free play called against Astorina. Battaglia finding Crotty, and Crotty taking her space down the left-hand side of the field. Good little stop-start there. But she hits the ball with the back of her stick and coughs up possession to the Tigers. Gristina charging forward after that free play was awarded. Gristina still with it and wins a free play. Gristina, nice strength there to brush Battaglia off and charge further down the field. Margoshes finding Astorina. Astorina nicking the ball through. Couldn't find a teammate and now finds Ingles. Ingles still with it. Free play given to the Tigers. Calm and composed Margoshes stands over. Decides to play back smartly towards Sundin. Margoshes trying to clear. But Crotty intercepts and clears the ball deep into the Tiger half. Possession still with the Pelicans, with Dunbar, who gets us back underway. The Pelicans win another free play, about 20 yards out from the goal mouth. Dunbar has her ball, and it's directed towards Brady, but Brady just couldn't redirect the ball into the back of the net. Brady was just ominously poised in the scorer's box. The ball somehow trickled to her. The chance goes begging for the Pelicans to run up the score. Let's see if the Tigers can take advantage and at least crawl one back in the remaining 6:48, as that's how comebacks start with the first goal. Crotty given chase, but is unsuccessful. Christina trying to find Astorina. And a free play given to the Pelicans. Margoshes doesn't agree with the call. Some of the parents below me here also questioning the call. But no matter, the Tigers win possession back. Sherry. Closed down by Dunbar. Margoshes taking the free play that was awarded quickly. Ball played into the scorer's circle, and a penalty corner is awarded for the Tigers. Sherry will take the penalty. And Sherry will probably hit Margoshes as she has the past 3 times. She elects for Christina instead. Christina shoots, and Rogoff cannot redirect the ball. Christina's shot was hit with pace, but it wouldn't have counted anyway as she was outside the scorer's circle. Would have needed Rogoff to just redirect into the goal. I think just too much pace was put on that one for Rogoff. Margoshes in the scorer's circle now. There's a scuffle for it. Astorina's there and wins penalty corner. Tigers are doing everything they can here in the last 5 minutes to try to claw back these 2 goals. They're peppering the Pelicans' goal. Margoshes plays to Christina. Christina gets herself into the score circle, and her effort just high of the crossbar. Best chance the Tigers have had from a penalty corner this half. Goes begging for Christina and the Tigers. Christina found herself in a great position to get that shot off. She's definitely cursing her luck there. Ingalls directs the ball to Rogoff. Rogoff can't get her cross off. And Sherry finds herself at the top of the scorer's circle. Plays back to Candle. Candle still with it. Candle couldn't find her teammate. Ingalls now with it. Ingalls sends it towards the scorer's circle. And a free play awarded at the top of the circle. Margoshes takes quickly. Margoshes plays Candle. Candle attempting to find Christina, and a penalty corner is awarded for the Tigers with 3 minutes left. It's crunch time now. They need to make the most of these penalty corners. All these opportunities count and can turn the tide back in favor of the Tigers. Sherry standing over. Plays quickly. Candle finding Christina. And another penalty corner awarded. Ingles was streaking in, but Ingles whiffed at the ball. It's one of those what-if moments if Ingles got her stick to the ball, but no matter. Another opportunity goes to Ingles. Ingles to Christina. And Ingles plays it out of play. Just out of the reach of Christina. Dunbar bombing the ball as far forward as she can. Smart tactic, trying to run out some clock with just under 2 minutes to play now. The clock is almost about to strike midnight here for the Tigers. Their unbeaten season may come to an end in a sad way, but we shall see. Ben and Sherry closed down by Mazzaro and winning. Free play here for the Tigers. Ben and Sherry gifts it back as it's now with Levant. But Christina wins possession. Mastarina doing her defensive duty and winning possession back for the Tigers. Margoshes finding Daum. Daum couldn't get her shot off. Christina back in the direction of the goal, but nowhere near Rogoff, as Prisco is able to clear with a beautiful kick save. 30 seconds left to play in this Southern Westchester Large School Championship. In all likelihood, it will be Pelham Pelicans who are crowned champions. And they are definitely well deserving. Definitely the more threatening team here in the second half, scoring 3 goals, all in the space of 1 quarter, the third quarter to be exact. And as time winds down, Margoshes just sends the ball in for a hope and prayer. And that's it. It's the Pelham Pelicans field hockey team who wins the Southern Westchester Large School Championship. Jubilation for Pelham. Heartbreak for Mamaroneck. But that's how sports are. Sports are cruel. Just because you're the best team does not mean that you will always win. But unlucky for the Tigers. It's unfortunate that their unbeaten season ends on such a sour note. Thank you for watching this shortened coverage of this Southern Westchester Large School Championship on LMC Varsity Sports. Our executive director is Matt Sullivan. Our associate director is Dina Schumacher. Our sports director is Rob Moretti. Our cameraman is Fabio Riso. Your announcer today has been Nick Gutierrez. Thank you so much for watching with us. Have a good rest of your evening.